All right, you know, Michael, we got to get this right because I got to really crush the numbers that Ned Massey and Sam Young have done. Everybody's still talking about their ICV trips and how great they were. I mean, really, Ned took us to San Diego. I mean, how hard is it to really get a lot of people to go to the beach? Like, what a boondoggle. Now, this one is going to be good. So let me know when we're live and we're rolling. Oh, the cameras, you didn't tell me. Has my mic been on? All right. Oh, here I am. Okay. Hey, everybody. Good to see you there. Sorry I could not be with you, but I am live coming from Pittsburgh. Good morning, everybody. I got to tell you, we are extremely excited to talk to you about our silver anniversary ICV trip. We're going to Pittsburgh in 2017. Well, before we get started, let's first talk about the dates. Based on last year's survey results, we kept to a 3-night format because you guys said you really liked it. This allows for more networking and more programming. The dates are, now put this down, Tuesday, April the 18th through Thursday, April 20th. We launched on November 17th, and most of you probably got that email, and by the end of the first day, we had already received 45 registrations, so this trip is going to be hot. You are going to love Pittsburgh. In September of this year, Kim, Richard, and I, we went to Pittsburgh to do some exploring, and we met with a whole lot of their leaders. Man, I will tell you that we left more than extremely excited, and we were so happy that we made the decision to go to Pittsburgh. The collaboration that has taken place to move this city forward has been fantastic. They had some serious setbacks, but right now it is a very impressive city. So you must be asking, okay, Kim, of all the cities we could have gone to, why Pittsburgh? Well, we're going to tell you why. On the mornings of our second and third day, our entire delegation will hear why and how Pittsburgh attracted all of its national attention and also its plan for the future. The strong cross-section collaboration between the business, philanthropic, and public sectors will be evident throughout all of these sessions. And the confirmed speakers, very, very impressive. I encourage you to review the agenda that has been provided to you today and to check out the additional information, including comparisons of both regions on the ICV website. Examples of a few speakers that will talk to us include the former Mayor Tom Murphy, County Executive Rich Fitzgerald, powerful foundation executives, and many others who have led the Renaissance. The timing could really not be more perfect to visit Pittsburgh, as we have a number of very clear similarities between us and them, and the strategies that we can learn from. We plan to cover all of these through 4 themed tracks on both days in the afternoons. In all of the days, rather, in the afternoons. Participants will be able to choose their selections early next year. Innovation and entrepreneurism is a popular track every year on the InterCity Visits, and on the second day, we will visit Carnegie Mellon's National Robotics Engineering Center. They are a major reason why Pittsburgh is receiving national attention for being an innovative region and why companies like Uber and Google are opening offices there. On the third day, we will visit their popular technology incubator and learn more about their focused entrepreneurism efforts. On the neighborhood development front, we are very fortunate to have 2 Pittsburgh companies that have actually done work with the city of Richmond. One firm helped the city of Richmond with their research on the boulevard. They happen to be in the Strip District, a neighborhood very similar to our very own Scotts Addition, and one that has grown considerably in Pittsburgh. On the second day, they are helping us design a track that showcases the Strip District in Pittsburgh. The second is a company that has worked with the city of Richmond also. The Better Housing Bureau, they work with them, the Better Housing Coalition, and the Richmond Redevelopment Authority in the east end of Richmond. On the third day, we will visit a choice neighborhood that has successfully been implemented and another one that is about to start. We all realize the importance of having a bike and walk-friendly region, and Pittsburgh does also. Pittsburgh has implemented some very impressive strategies to make sure that they accomplish this. Max at Sportsbackers is working with their local organization, Bike Pittsburgh, to organize an active track on the second day, and that will showcase all of that they're doing. The city of Pittsburgh has 18 miles of riverfront, most of which have been very successfully converted into public space, as well as leveraging it for economic development opportunities. On the third day, we will board a boat and learn more about this great transformation. Preparing the next generation of workers is certainly one of Pittsburgh's main priorities moving forward. On the second day, participants on this track will learn more, and they will also tour Manchester Bidwell as an inspirational workforce training model that is being replicated around the world. On the third day, we will learn more on how Pittsburgh has identified gaps in the workforce and how they plan to address them. We will have this session and also tour the Energy Innovation Center. The center, through their industry and community partnerships, offers hands-on, interactive training in trades, culinary arts, and also so much more. So while we're networking amongst ourselves and learning more about Pittsburgh, we will also have the opportunity to see a whole lot of Pittsburgh. We made a decision to purposefully choose a fun boutique hotel on the river and close to the North Shore where the PNC Park, Heinz Field, and a casino is located. Yes, I said a casino, and it's a big one. As I said at the start of the presentation, on our first day, we have organized 2 optional guided tours. Make sure you see all of Pittsburgh. This has been added to our agenda for those of you who want to learn more about Pittsburgh. The first will cover the Pittsburgh region, and the second is a duck boat tour of Pittsburgh's downtown. The one you choose will be dependent on your arrival time, and yes, you will have to wake up early to make one of these. The third day format allows for 3 evening events to allow our participants once again to do the thing that you love, let's network. We realize that this is an important value for the InterCity Visit. So on our first night, the reception will be at PNC Park, home to the Pirates, who were voted America's best ballpark. I thought it was the Diamond, but they said it was PNC Park. We will have the reception there overlooking the ballpark and the beautiful city skyline. We visited there, and I will tell you that it is a beautiful, beautiful sight. Tours of the ballpark will be offered during the reception, and believe me, even if you're not interested in ballparks, you want to go on that tour. Last year's survey also indicated that we should consider offering more programming outside of the hotel in the morning. So we heard you, and here's what we're delivering. On Wednesday morning, we'll have a 1-hour bus tour of Pittsburgh led by local leaders, including former Mayor Tom Murphy. After our tracks on the second day, we will have a short break and then enjoy a reception at Siena Mercado, Pittsburgh's favorite rooftop restaurant in the Cultural District. Then on Thursday morning, we will all go on a walking tour of the Cultural Arts District. This tour will be led by the staff of the impressive Cultural Trust. Then at lunch, we will experience Pittsburgh's nationally recognized restaurant scene. Those on the Innovation Entrepreneurism track will hear from the owners and experience Pittsburgh's impressive food incubator, the Smallman Galley. I implore you to definitely do some reading in advance about the Smallman Galley. The others will go to one of Pittsburgh's newest dining spots. It's called Pork and Beans. It's one of the hottest spots in Pittsburgh, where we will also hear from their local owner on Pittsburgh's wonderful food scene. We left one of Pittsburgh's best experiences for last. Our final dinner and reception will be at Heinz Field, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We are working on a surprise speaker, and we'll be offering tours throughout the evening. In conclusion, we are in for a real treat. As President Obama said during the G20 summit, Pittsburgh is a world-class city that has transformed itself and serves as a model for turning the page to a 21st century economy. The Economist has also recently recognized it as the most livable city in the nation, well, besides Richmond. And as I said previously, they are being recognized for their very good food scene. But as we know, the Richmond region is also receiving national attention for our food scene. We're on the same list and in a lot of cases doing better. U.S. News has Pittsburgh as 47th of the best places to live in the U.S., and we are number 28. Travel and Leisure magazine has Pittsburgh as the 33rd best place to travel in 2016, and good old Richmond is there in the top 5 at number 3. So we are in for a real treat. I know I am really looking forward to being with all of you and spending time. I'm sorry I couldn't be in there with you in person, but I thought it was more important for me to be live. So if you have not done so already, you need to review the information on the email invitation. It was sent to you in November on the 17th, so go find that email. Register as soon as you can. We anticipate, as usual, selling this one out, and we encourage other local businesses and community leaders to participate in this. We are fortunate to have many sponsors this year, and all the years that we've had sponsors, it always makes the difference of us doing what we do. Notably, our 3 presenting sponsors are the Community Foundation, the Memorial Health Foundation, and the Robbins Foundation. We thank them for their leadership and for realizing the importance of collaboration between the business, nonprofit, and also the public sector. We also have several new and returning supporting sponsors, and we want to thank them for their investment in this important community event. Honestly, without them, this trip would not be possible. We will provide updates at the upcoming board meetings, so please join me in Pittsburgh. If you have any questions, please ask them now, but don't ask me because this is not a two-way conversation. My trusted colleague and the man who drove us crazy in Pittsburgh with all of those meetings, Richard, the Lionheart, is there to answer questions. So I'm glad you paid attention. I'm glad you took notes. And I'm so happy to be in Pittsburgh. And I will make sure that when we're there, it feels like spring. See you.